Hi, everyone. It's Justin here, Voices for Voices. Thank you so much for joining us. We're grateful, thankful for you joining us. If you can give us a big thumbs up, like, follow, subscribe, share to the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast, we greatly appreciate that. Thank you for coming with us, whether you're watching, whether you're listening, whether you're here in the United States or you are in another land, another country. We're grateful for each and every one of you who's taken a second or two to see what Voices for Voices is all about. We are third behind the Dan Bongino show and the Joe Rogan Experience. So it is that's a very big blessing to be so close to you, the viewers, the listeners, and to have so many that are watching and listening. Uh, gives me goosebumps. It is, as I mentioned, to think that having this show, talking to you, with you, whether you're watching or listening, no matter where you're at in the world, we're just so grateful that you're with us. Uh, if you could do us a big favor, if you could reach out to maybe 25 contacts in your phone and let them know about the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. We're over 440 episodes and we're going stronger than ever before. And that would be very helpful if you could do that. Uh, Also, by doing that, we are on our way to reaching 300 countries, 3,000 cities across the world. We're well over 1,000 cities and well over 100 countries across the world. And we are well on our way to help and reach at least 3 billion people over the course of my lifetime and beyond. We have big goals, even bigger than that, if you can believe that. Uh, we really are. Whether you're a believer or not, you can still come with us for the ride because we can never have enough good vibes, and we're with you, and we want the best of everybody. We want every single person to share their voice, however that may be. Maybe it's the spoken word, like me. Maybe it is playing an instrument, playing a sport, sign language interpretation, and the list goes on. Sharing our voices is not purely restricted to the spoken word. And I think sometimes that gets lost in translation. And that's not the case. Um, what I will say here at the outset, because having depression that can be considered among other diagnoses, but for sure, major depression can be considered a disability, and that's okay. It's okay if you have major depression and it is a disability. Uh, I'm fighting through all the diagnoses each and every day, each and every afternoon, each and every night, because I want to be the not only the best for me and my family, but I want to be the best for you, our viewers, our listeners. Uh, and I'm gonna try it and keep doing the very best that I can. Uh, and that's just all I'm gonna do. That's all we can do. Again, we're living our lives, not somebody else's life. Uh, that's that's a critical point to think of and to keep in mind that let's not compare ourselves to anybody. Don't compare yourself to me. I don't want to compare myself to anybody else because there's no one else like me. There's no one else like you. There may be similarities, but for the most part, we're different. We're unique. We have things that you like that I may not like. There may be things that you like that I do like. And there might be the same vice versa. Things that I like that you don't like, and things that I like that you do like. Uh, Taking us to how grateful I am. I felt it was necessary to share in a show. It's a bird. Hopefully, springtime is is on its way a little bit sooner, regardless of what Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog in Pennsylvania, uh, said, by with the shadow and everything. But uh, it's hard to think of because I overlook so many things day to day. And so I'm just going to get right into it. So I am grateful for and thankful for a lot of things. I know there's a lot of people that may say, "Oh, Justin, you have everything you need, everything you want." Uh, I don't. I think we're just all looking for some type of balance, because there's no perfection here. We know that, and we're just looking for balance in our lives. I remember a yoga instructor when we were. I mean, this is years ago. This is, oh man, over 15 years ago. Uh, Went to a yoga class, and the instructor was just asking the class. I don't know, there might have been 15, 20 people in the class what they thought yoga and uh, and the like meant to them, or what it means. And the most popular answer was not that we were looking for perfection, because there is no perfection, but we were trying to be as imbalanced, not imbalance as in not balanced, imbalance as in balanced, meaning you see you see the weights, one way or another, uh and if it's equal, then we're in balance. If not, we're imbalanced. And so uh that's what came out of that. uh and so that's really what I'm in search of, because there is no perfection. Also, I am, and I'm going to go through a list here, so just bear with me. Uh, I'm grateful for the two eyes I have, the two ears I have, the mouth, even though I guess uh, there's a movie. I'm sure there are many movies, but one movie I remember. Uh, I think it was Old School, where Vince Vaughn was playing uh, a friend of Will Ferrell, and is at the beginning at at Will's wedding reception, that the best man, Mitch, was giving his best man speech, and and Vince had to take over for him because Mitch was struggling a little bit, I guess. And Vince, did the toast. Um, and he goes, "I'm not a talker. I'm not a talker." After the speech, and it's like, for me, there's moments where I am able to talk and am able to share in some way, somehow. Uh, I'm not a perfect talker. Nobody is. Sometimes I ramble. Sometimes I may mispronounce a word, but we all do. We all have those moments, and that's what makes us human. I'm grateful for my teeth. I'm grateful for my 10 fingers. I'm thankful for my 10 toes. I'm thankful for my arms, my legs, uh, hair on my head, even though it's turning gray. But I guess that comes with age. Uh, and I know that there are some people who who I'm grateful for my feet, that I'm able to walk, that I'm able to tie my shoes, that all the things I'm just very grateful for, because I know there's a lot of people out there that one or more of what I mentioned may not have. And I take these things for granted sometimes. A lot, actually. And I think that's where I can get a little bit complacent of like, oh, well, whenever I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna have all my faculties. It's just a word that means what I just went through. And I'm so deep in what am I gonna do that day? How am I gonna do it? When am I gonna do it? All the things. That's how complacent I am, to not even really bat an eyelash over, such as today. Woke up and filming some episodes, and I really didn't think anything would, at least from my body standpoint, would uh, would change any of that. I mean, it still can, but when I thought in my mind, I want to film a few episodes of the show today, I overlooked some of those very things I just said. And I shouldn't. I need to be more grateful, more thankful for what I have, and not focus on what I think some of us may do, focus on the things that we don't have, whether that's money, whatever that is. Which, I'm not tall enough, I'm not muscular enough. And I think when we step into that area, it's hard to come out of. And so that's why publicly with this show, I want to make sure that I'm crystal clear by sharing this, because I do take things for granted. Some of us might. I know I do. And I just want to let you know that I'm sorry that I have at times taken things for granted. If you have a challenge in one of the ways or other ways that I mentioned, I just want to say I'm sorry for overlooking that and just assuming everybody watching and listening is like me in that respect, in these respects. And that's not the case. I'm no Superman. Yeah, I'm just a human being who is trying to do the best he can with the resources, with everything that he has. Because I really do. I have the ability, especially for this show, I have the ability and our organization has the ability to reach so many people. We've talked about at the beginning of the show. In each show, we continue to reach more and more and more and more and more people, and more and more and more and more locations, geographies. Um, the numbers go up, up, up. And so that's why I wanted to cover that in this particular episode, uh, because I don't I don't want anybody to feel that I'm overlooking somebody's challenge that maybe I don't have. I do have big challenges mentally. I work through them though, just like you work through. You work through what you have or don't have. That's all we can do. All we can do is the best we can with the best with what we have. That's all we can do. That's all we can hope for. I I hope tomorrow I have the same faculties, the same workable body parts and that as today, as I had yesterday. The one thing I will say closing out is by choosing to do a little uh, change in the arrangement of certain areas of my life can and is helpful. And it's helped give me a better perspective, at least here in the short term, because I'm just kind of getting started with some of these changes that I needed to make a long time ago, but I'm just now making them. Gives me the vigor, the uh, intensity to be able to sit here and come on and put a couple shows together. It's really remarkable, the human body. For lacking in one area, then other areas pick up the slack in most cases. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, uh, none of that. So please don't go to a doctor and say that you watched this podcast and the host was talking like that. Please don't do that. That's because that's not what my intentions were or are. So thank you for joining us. This is a grateful, thankful episode. Thank you for joining us. If you can give us big thumbs up, like, follow, subscribe, share, reach out to 25 contacts in your phone, send a group text, let them know about the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. And if you're able to, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, which a lot of people don't know. They just think we're this big organization. We have less than three, less than two people working on the show. So that's not just the filming of the show, that's the editing, that is the title, putting titles, hashtags, descriptions, you name it. You're looking at the person that does it. Uh, and Voices for Voices was built off of my mental health as a foundation. So we are a nonprofit. We do accept donations. If you are so moved or know somebody that it is, let them know that they can head on over to lovevoices.org, 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 and we'll spell this out one last time. LOVEVOICES.org. Thank you so much. We're sending so much love and support your way. Thank you for the love and support you've sent our way. We're so grateful and thankful to have you as a member of the Voices for Voices grassroots movement. And until next time, I'm Justin Allen Hayes, founder of Voices for Voices and host of the Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. Let's celebrate all the voices in the world, and let's share our voices and share the voices of those in need. Take care. We love you. Bye bye for now.